And we start with very sad breaking news this morning. A 17-year-old killed and 2 others injured after a fire starts inside of a Sterling Heights home. And now investigators are saying that all signs point to arson. We do continue to follow this breaking news that you first saw right here on Local 4.
And right now the big question is why? Why would anybody target this family? Nick Monacelli has been live outside the home talking with investigators. What more have you learned, Nick?
You know, investigators, honestly, they're pretty stumped as well. They're hoping they'll be able to talk to family members and get maybe an inkling of what might have happened here. But equally shocked are the neighbors. I've talked to a couple of folks who are waking up and coming out of their homes, and they are very, very surprised that someone intentionally did this allegedly. And then obviously, more importantly, that a 17-year-old has passed away. That 17-year-old died in this home right behind me here. His bedroom is right above the den. The den is where this fire allegedly started. His bedroom right above there is, again, where he was found laying in his bed. They can show you some video from about 3 o'clock this morning when this fire did start. The Sterling Heights Fire Department, those crews were here very quickly. They've got an engine house pretty close to this home, by the way, which is on Bloomingdale and Fliss, pretty close to 19 Mile Road and DeQuinder here in Sterling Heights. So again, the fire starting at about 3 o'clock this morning. Those engines getting here very quickly. There were 5 people inside of the home, mom, dad, and 3 children. Those kids are almost grown, though, in their teens and in their early 20s. 4 people were able to get out of that home, mom, dad, and 2 of the siblings. Unfortunately, again, that 17-year-old did pass away. The battalion chief said that he was found lying in his bed. And he said that he was essentially trapped because the fire was, they believe, intentionally set in the den right underneath of his bedroom. He really didn't get a chance to get out. And he said the firefighters who came here were pretty distraught about the fact that there was nothing they could do to save him.
It's always tough on our crews when they deal with that. You know, the goal is to get here and get them out and get them safely out. That doesn't always happen, though, depending on the fire location and the victims.
So as you can see, the investigators have wrapped up for now anyway. The firefighters are gone, the detectives and investigators are gone, but that doesn't mean that they are done. In fact, they are just beginning. They are done looking through the evidence left in this home, but they've got a lot of work to do, most importantly, trying to figure out who would have done something like this. And they do have some pretty clear signs that this was arson. So now this becomes a murder investigation, again, after that 17-year-old boy died in that fire that was intentionally set. We are live here in Sterling Heights. Nick Monacelli, Local 4 News today.
Oh, your hearts go out to that family. Nick, you mentioned that the fire started in that lower level den. Are the investigators saying it was something that was maybe came from outside into the den, or any more information about how the fire started?
Yeah, without giving too much away because they don't want to jeopardize their investigation, they did find some things inside of the home that made them think that it was intentionally set. It would have been something that was left inside that house. And I also should mention that the father was transported originally to Beaumont, Troy, but then he was taken to Royal Oak for further treatment for smoke inhalation. Mom and the other 2 siblings are going to be okay.
Wow.
Right, but clearly heartbroken because of the loss of their son.
All right, Nick, thank you.